Hi everyone. I hope you've enjoyed your first week of Leading Edge. Now that we've gotten to know each other a bit, it's time to jump into the next module. I have been so impressed with the wide range of experience and expertise that you all bring to this course. As we move through the modules over the next 7 weeks, I hope to learn more about your perspectives and background as you share your experiences with the group. Before we jump into Module 2, I'd like to provide a quick overview of some navigation, as well as the calendar and how timing works in the course. First, the most important block of information on each module page is the one for the textbook. All of the content we are learning can be found here. For example, the self-assessment needed for Module 1 reflection is here in the textbook. If an assignment seems to be lacking the complete information you need, you can be pretty sure the rest of what you need is in the textbook. Looking at the calendar, your initial discussion posts are due on Thursdays, with your responses to others due by the following Tuesday evening. All other assignments, such as reflections and portfolio assignments, are due on Sunday evenings. The content for the next week is released on Saturday morning, giving you the opportunity to get a jump on the week's readings and assignments. This week, you will be exploring the history of online and blended learning. Last week was focused on you as an online learner. This week, we start the transition to you as an online teacher. As always, you should begin by reading the textbook, so that you have the necessary vocabulary and background information to participate in the discussions, reflections, and projects. You will begin this week by reading a 2011 report published by the Innosight Institute that discusses the various models of online and blended learning, and then looks more carefully at what that looks like in actual school settings. Your discussion prompt this week has you delving into the profiles, analyzing the success factors, and addressing how the profile might apply in your own school or district. Your reflection this week, Assignment 2.2, asks you to think about how your instructional methodologies might need to change in an online or blended environment. Refer back to the textbook again for a discussion of both the pedagogical and technological skills needed for success. This week you will complete your first portfolio assignment, a Venn diagram comparing online and/or blended learning and/or face-to-face teaching or learning. You will create your Venn diagram using an online tool or app. The curriculum links to a few tools, including Creately and Google Drawings. You should try to play around with at least a couple of these tools to better understand their strengths and limitations. Creately has recently developed some issues with embedding, and not all tools seem to play nice with all browsers. Do feel free to use a tool that's not listed, including those for iPad or Android. You may submit a screenshot rather than an embedded object if necessary. To submit your portfolio assignment, you will use Haiku's Wiki Projects. Start by clicking on View Projects. The first time you do this, it will show you the directions again, and you will click Start My Wiki Site. The Haiku help page does have a tutorial about how to embed Web 2.0 tools on your wiki project. One tip: before you begin, you always need to click the Edit Mode button so that you're able to add content. I also recommend that you change the page title and click Save to make it a little easier to find things later on when you're going back to put things in your portfolio. And with that, enjoy your week. Let me know if you run into any difficulties, and I'll see you online.